It's Friday, April 9th, 2026, and severe weather is about to get very active. So I'm going to be talking about what you need to know about this severe weather, so let's jump straight into it. So we're going to have a lot of severe weather coming up, and yeah, we got some severe weather being possible down here in parts of the southern plains today, and we got a lot of severe weather possible today, but we're just going to keep having these storm systems come through, potentially producing severe weather over and over again. Multi-day severe weather threat, as you can see right here. Just look at all these storm systems that are just going to make their way through. And yes, let's check out today's outlook. So here's the Storm Prediction Center's outlook. As you can see here, the Storm Prediction Center has issued 1, 2, 3. They have 4 marginal risks. The Storm Prediction Center has 4 marginal risks out in the United States, kind of around the same area. As you can see here, we got this one over here near northern Oklahoma, southern Kansas, parts of the Texas Panhandle, northeastern New Mexico, northwestern Arkansas, southwestern Missouri. A few scattered severe storms will be potential in this area today. Nothing too much to be worried about over there. Then we got these 3 marginal risks over here, over in the Pacific Northwest. One for northern Nevada, southwestern Idaho, southeastern Oregon, where a few severe storms will be potential as well. We got this marginal risk down here in parts of northern California, right here near Sacramento, with a tornado risk on it, a 2% low tornado risk. And then we got another marginal risk over here for western Oregon, where a few scattered severe storms will be potential as well. For any of these areas, just make sure you're having a way to get alerts, as those storms do have a potential to develop, potentially causing severe weather. So yeah, just make sure you're having a way to get alerts and everything. So yeah, if we check out the future radar here, let's check out the future radar to see when these storms will start developing. You can see out here, this marginal risk, we're going to have some of those storms push through out of that area. Not a big tornado risk down here. The only tornado risk is going to be with that 2% back here. We did have a tornado warning in California last night, I believe, so that's pretty crazy. But anyways, you can see some of these storms will pop up out here. This is 9 p.m. Eastern right there. And let's go up here towards the Pacific Northwest. You can see some of those storms that will start popping up out there. This is what it might look like at 6 p.m. Eastern out there. With all those potential severe storms popping up. And look at this pretty big storm that could pop up out there with that marginal risk. So out here in Pacific Northwest, you have concerning chances for potential severe weather. Not just severe weather, there's also not just severe weather, because we also got like some snow that's going to be potentially on the way out here. If you live in this pink area, as you can see there, the National Weather Service has some winter storm warnings out there. Just make sure, I don't know if they're going to be, by the time you're watching this, they might not be there anymore, but yeah, that's just the future radar, so just make sure you're staying aware today. Tomorrow, severe weather continues, starts ramping up a little bit more tomorrow, as a Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk for tomorrow, which is a level 2 out of 5. This one's for tomorrow and Saturday. The slight risk includes western Texas, then we got that marginal risk going from western Texas up towards parts of Nebraska. The tornado risk is pretty low with this, but as you can see here, we got this 2% tornado risk down there for parts of Texas, and then this 2% up here in parts of southeastern Nebraska. So tornadoes aren't going to be a big concern tomorrow. Damaging winds might be a concern, as well as hail being a concern. So damaging winds, hail will probably be the main concern with this. And it looks like we do have, I didn't even know that they could do this, but it looks like we got a wind risk over here in parts of California tomorrow as well, without a, oh, never mind, there is a marginal risk there. Okay, never mind. Anyways, that's what's going on. For tomorrow, just make sure you're having a way to get alerts tomorrow as well if you live in any of these areas. I don't think it's anything to be worrying about that much, but it's definitely concerning, and you still need to be having a way to get alerts and stuff. So, yeah, the storms could be pretty concerning tomorrow if we push up the future radar for tomorrow. You can see some of the storms that might start developing out there. Some of those storms over there in a slight risk. This is 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow on Saturday. Could have a few severe storms over there, then a few severe storms over here in San Francisco, and San Jose as well. A few severe storms will be potential as well, but you can see those storms coming together as well. So we'll be watching for tomorrow on Saturday. Severe weather really starts ramping up though on Sunday. As you can see here, we got a marginal risk by the Storm Prediction Center expanding from Texas all the way up towards southeastern Minnesota and northwestern Wisconsin, where a few scattered severe storms will be potential tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, on Sunday, where a few scattered severe storms will be potential. Nothing too concerning though. I do think there will actually be a pretty good tornado chance with this. I think damaging winds and hail will still be the main concern with this, but We're watching on Sunday if you live in these areas. We also got that slight risk, though, too, from Abilene, Texas, up towards Wichita. So just make sure you're having a way to get alerts and staying aware of severe weather on Sunday as well if you're in any of those areas. Now, the severe weather risk does continue. We also do got this any severe conditional intensity group 1 risk, though, for that probabilistic outlook for day 3. The day 4 outlook for Monday, this is just Monday's outlook. We got a 15% any severe risk, which is equivalent to a slight risk expanding from San Angelo, Texas, up towards Rochester, Minnesota, where a few severe storms will be a potential as well on Monday. So be aware of that. I think tornadoes, damaging winds, and hail will be all a concern. Now, for Tuesday, the risk continues. I think this might be the day that we gotta be watching the most. A peak severe weather day. This one expands from Dallas up towards Chicago. It's 15% any severe risks issued by a storm prediction center, equivalent to a slight risk. As you can see here, we could see enhanced risk out of this. This is likely going to be the most concerning one. We could see a tornado outbreak being a potential. This is a little far out, so the area might shift a little bit, but a tornado outbreak I think is possible with this. Damaging winds and hail will still remain a concern. On Wednesday, it does continue in these areas with this 15% any severe risk spreading from Dallas up towards Springfield. So Wednesday, if you're in this area, you need to be staying aware as well. So that's just a look at what that could be looking like out there during that severe weather. So just make sure you're staying aware and making sure you're having alerts on. Make sure to share this video to get the word out so that we get the word out and more people can know about severe weather. If you know anyone that lives in any of these areas, though, too, make sure to tell them that they could be having severe weather soon with some of these risks, because like a lot of these risks out here include a lot of people. So yeah, just make sure you're staying weather aware, and make sure to let other people know that could be in the risks to also be staying weather aware. So tomorrow's risk, and as you can see here, we're definitely going to be watching Tuesday as well, though. As you can see, here is what it could be looking like on Tuesday here. Tuesday is the 14th, I believe. Yep. Got my calendar up right here. Tuesday is the 14th. You can see definitely some of those storms that could start firing up. Tornadoes would be a potential with some supercells out there. And some of this will turn into a squall line after and stuff. But as you can see, all that could be coming through. We got to be watching for severe weather coming up. So just make sure you're having a way to get alerts and everything like that. So that's just to give you a look at what the severe weather could be looking like. And I guess we'll also be watching. It looks like we also got to be watching on Friday, April 17th, too, for a potential winter storm and severe weather potential out here within some of these areas, too. So, yeah, it looks something that we might need to be watching as well. So, that's what's going on. So, if we switch over to the Cape here, this is the stands for convective veil potential energy. Think of it as storm fuel. So, we have some storm fuel out there, making the environment favorable for potential tornadoes. I think we do have a potential for quite a few tornadoes out there coming up with some of these severe weather risks. I think there's going to be a potential for some strong tornadoes. But as you can see here, let's push it up to the 12th here. This is April 12th on Sunday. This is definitely something that we got to be watching for potential tornadoes all the way from Dallas up towards Rochester and Minnesota, those locations. But if we fast forward up to the 14th on Tuesday here, we got to be watching for tornadoes as well, definitely as well. I think we could have a strong tornado. I think it's mainly going to be up there towards the Midwest where we could be seeing some a potential for some tornadoes. But yeah, it's just the Cape, because severe weather doesn't seem like it's going to be ending for a while. As we get through April, might have a little bit of some breaks, but it does seem like that we're going to be seeing quite a lot of storm systems potentially leading to severe weather as we get into more portions of April. So, yeah, that's what's going on with all the severe weather. So, just make sure you're staying weather aware. We got elevated fire risk today over here in parts of eastern Utah and parts of western Colorado, so be aware for that, elevated fire weather risks. And nothing too crazy, and I think we do got some special weather statements out here in parts of the Ohio Valley areas out here, as you can see here, for fire weather, so be aware for that as well. And yeah, it's just the fire weather outlook. Excessive rainfall is going to be a concern for eastern Kansas, northern Oklahoma, parts of western Missouri today. It's going to be a concern tomorrow as well with that slight chance of excessive rainfall there by the WPC. Then it's going to continue moving east on Sunday as well, as you can see right here. So yeah, that's all I got for you in today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're staying weather aware as we have these storm systems coming through. But anyways, that's all I got for you, and I'll see you in the next weather update video. Make sure to like this video and share to get the word out. I'll see you in the next weather update video. Have a wonderful day. Bye.